Okay, welcome everybody. So today we are going to talk about our CKAD certification course and mastering the Kubernetes at the same time. I create a presentation, so I'm going to go over first the presentation. At the end of the presentation, we will have the question QA session, like question answer. So you guys can ask me. Okay, so let's start it. What we are going to talk about today is the main agenda. What is the CKAD? So I will briefly talk about it. And why should we pursue the CKAD certification? So why should you get it? And then after that, I will go over to our course overview, what we are going to do in this course. And then I will briefly talk about who should attend, who should try to get in this course. And also I will give briefly explain the course structure. And then at the end again, so QA it will be. And before the certification exam, so we should talk about the Kubernetes. Kubernetes is the container orchestration tool. So if you have your application is in the container, so if you are containerized your application, like if you are using the microservices, so then you need to have like at least some kind of the orchestration tool, because we are not talking about only one container. So if you have only just one container, so it's easy to handle it. But if you are talking about the hundreds or thousand container, so you have to have the one orchestration tool. So if anything happened to your container, and then you have to deal with it, right? So Kubernetes is giving like those solution. It can heal your preset and restart your container, or you can and create a load balancing stuff, or services, or storage, volume, networking, and all the different solution Kubernetes can give you. So the Kubernetes is the open source, and as you see in the, and I put this diagram or chart. So right now is by 2023, so 54% of the container instance will be deployed primarily into data center by the, so it's increasing every year. So if you see until 2020, so it's only maybe 20% of the enterprises, like IT companies. And then 2021, so it's increasing 30%. 22 is around 45, and then 33 is assuming like a 54%. Okay, so that means like many IT companies, they are adopting to Kubernetes. So it's really important to learn. And if you are even like working as a DevOps engineer or software engineer or any IT job, if you are in, and still is valid. So you have to learn, because, and then this trend is going on to the Kubernetes. So many company will start adopting, and as you see in the, they are guessing in the 2025 is this 70%. Some kind of the Kubernetes, and you need to know. So what is the CKAD? And CKAD is, if you are briefly talk about it, is the Certified Kubernetes Application Developer. So it's like what it stands for. And CKAD has been developed by the Linux Foundation and the Cloud Native Computing Foundation, CF, and to help to expand the Kubernetes ecosystem through the standardized training and certification. And this exam is an online. You can take it online. and proctored. Someone is going to watch you and while you're taking it. And is the performance-based test. It's not like a multiple choice. And this performance-based test that consists of the set of the performance-based problem. So it's gonna give you, and you need to create this, and it will give you the problem, and you need to solve it in a command line. So they are gonna give you the cluster, Kubernetes environment, and you have to solve that problem. Okay, and you will have also 2 hours to complete the tasks. So, and there will be around 19 to 20 questions. So, and then you are in time. So that's the one of the main problems. So you need to know, or you need to prepare well to pass this exam. And it is globally recognized and then industry validated. So many of the industry they know and this exam. And so when you have it on your profile or resume, so it's gonna be, and it's gonna take you 1 foot ahead and from the other candidate. Okay. So if you need to know more information about this exam, so I put the link, and then I can share this slide after we finished our session. Okay, so why should we get the CKAD exam and get it certified? Okay, so the first thing is the career advancement. CKAD certification can significantly enhance your career prospects. It makes you a more attractive candidate for the job opportunities in DevOps or cloud native development or the Kubernetes related roles. Okay, and this can lead to higher paying position and then career advancement. And the second thing is the skills development. And preparing for the CKAD exam involves in-depth learning about the Kubernetes. And it deepens your understanding of the container orchestration, application deployment, and then cluster management, making you a more effective and knowledgeable professional. And also CKAD exam preparation involves a strong emphasis on the hands-on problem solving. Okay. So there is no multiple choice questions, so you need to do it practical. Okay, and this cultivates your ability to troubleshoot issues and then find a practical solution, which is an invaluable skills in the IT, right? So everyone is trying to test your not just knowledge and how you can solve the problem and troubleshoot it. So it's very important. And as I can say, and then like my 20 or maybe 30% of my time is trying to solve the problem. And there's one problem, and you need to troubleshoot it. You need to look at the log, and you need to look at the problem. You need to search it, and you need to try to find the solution. It's very important. And the last thing is the industry recognition, and CKAD is accredited by the Cloud Native Computing Foundation, and it's a very respected authority in the Cloud Native ecosystem, which is the Kubernetes environment. Okay. And so far we learned and why we need to take it. So, and that's the important part. So after that is then we prepare as an instructors. So we create a course, and it's aiming this certification, and also it's going to teach you to learn about the Kubernetes. Okay. So, and here's the course overview, what we are going to learn. And so I'm just going to read the main part. And those are we get it from this certification objective. Okay. So you need to learn application design and build. And so you need to learn application deployment, how you are going to deploy your application into the Kubernetes. And there are some strategy like a common deployment strategy, blue, green, canary, and those kind of things. And application observability and maintenance, and how are you going to look at the logs and understanding and debugging in the Kubernetes. Application observability and maintenance, and application environment configuration and security. And then the last one is the services and networking. Okay. So, and under those, the main, the subject, and we put the lessons. We will have them. We will have the slides, and we will do the hands-on activity. And also, this course is like a 6 weeks course, and it's going to be like a 2 days a week. So then you can look at the schedule, kind of 3 hours on Tuesday and 3 hours on Saturday. So those are is the Eastern time. And if we talk about the prerequisites, so at least then you should know about AWS a little bit, the cloud environment. But we will start from the beginning. And if you know, like at least the Docker and microservices, what is it, and what is the container? So it would be good, but and again, so you don't need any prerequisite. Who should attend? And if you are already in the DevOps professional, or if you are aiming to get into DevOps, and you should definitely take this class. And if you are software developers and you want to advance your knowledge, and if your company is getting into the microservices, the container technology, and you should definitely take it. And if you are the system administrator, and because and as we talk, and this is the Kubernetes, and we should have like a Kubernetes administrator, so and taking care of our cluster, and you can take this course too, or anyone interested in the Kubernetes application development. So, and you can take this class. So how is the course structure? We will have the lessons and slides first, and we will go to those things, and then right after that, as we will have the hands-on exercise. Okay. And also we put those the hands-on labs and exercise onto Killer Quora. So let me show you one. So in here, for example, so you will go to in this one, and it's gonna give you the task. And then you will complete it. So when you complete it, you are able to check it. So this one is really it's going to prepare you the exam, because the exam is going to be look like this. So it's going to give you the task, and you need to complete it in here. So it's going to check it, and after you finish it, okay. And also we will do like a troubleshooting stuff, like if there's a problem, so how you can solve it in the Kubernetes environment. And the last 3 classes, we will go to the exam tips and then practice questions. And we are going to talk about strategies for taking the CKAD exam, and you should definitely not miss it, because it's the time exam, and also it's giving you can able to look at the Kubernetes documentation. So you need to prepare it before you are getting in this exam. We will do some mock exam and practice questions, again onto Killer Quora. And so we will talk about how you can do the time management during the exam. And also we are going to talk about the exam environment and setup, and before you take it to this CKAD exam. Okay. So this is the basic information, and also take it to this. Okay, so here's the website, and you can look at it. So you can download the syllabus, and you can look, and then you can also schedule meeting to talk someone. So we will start this the course soon, and hopefully, and so you can ignore this part. You can still apply it. And then the price and times and stuff. So it's in here, so you can directly enroll it from here too. Okay. So we came to last part, and is there any questions? Let me check onto the chat. So if there's any questions. Okay, so again, what are the prerequisites? You should be familiar with the containerization technologies such as Docker, because we're not gonna go over to the Docker in this one. And also you should know the basic of the Linux and YAML, like how to write it. So, but it's not very important. You can learn it, so it's not very hard. And so they put it also to the website link over there. And if there is any questions, so I can try to answer it. So no questions? Okay, it seems like we'll finish it. And again, and you guys can email, or you can call, or you can go directly to your website to enroll this classes. So I'm gonna finish it, and then we will also post this recording. So, and then if you guys want to rewatch it.